Hi, it's Kevin with KGM, another episode of No Man's Sky. And right now, I've gotten away from my base and done a little mission to do the knowledge stone here and dig up some technology. So the question would be, if you're a new player, is, well, how do you get back to your base? How do you find it if you get separated from it? Well, all you do is you left trigger on the scanner, and you see there on the top, on the very top, those symbols. As you turn, it's going to rotate, and that right there you can see my ship and my base, and then in the middle it's where it's really highlighted, and then I can tag it. And if I tag it, like my ship is right next to my base right now, so that's why they're together. And then I'm going to tag my base, and there, when I get out of the scanner, I can just head towards that direction. Now, I'm 843 units away, okay? And how far is a unit? About that far. It's like a step. So it's not that far away at all. But what if you don't want to walk all the way back? Say you're like 10,000 units away. You've been just going, and now you're really far away. Well, you just summon your ship. And the way you do that is you bring up it's the pad, down pad on the PlayStation, and you're going to go to summon vehicles, and there it is right there. And then it will let me put, or maybe not, I might not have it set up yet where I can do that. Eventually you'll be able to do it. Let me see if it, okay, hold on. Launch thrusters at 0. Oh, I got to go charge my launch thrusters. That's right. All right, so I got to find some, I believe it's carbon. But anyway, I can walk back. But right now, if you go into the menu, you're going to have discoveries, catalog, guide, log, and options. All right, the log is what kind of gives you missions to do and where you're at on them and stuff like that. So I got the primary mission, and I got a secondary mission. Okay, powering the base. So that's my secondary. That's what I'm working on right now, exploring the planet and expanding your base. That's what I've been doing. And then my main one's awakening. That's where I'm going to, it's going to lead me through a lot of stuff and give me a lot of free stuff, actually, as you go along that route. So you can do either one, and you don't have to do any of them. This is an open world game, never ending. You can just enjoy the planet you're on and never go anywhere else if you don't want to. But trust me, you're going to want to go other places. So let's go to the discoveries. This is the planet I'm on right now. Okay. It automatically, this planet did not generate till I started playing it. And then it generates. And as you get to new planets, same thing happens. So it doesn't exist till you land on it. All right. And this is where the game started me out on. I have not left the planet yet. So right here, you can change the name to whatever you want. You don't have to keep that name. But because I discovered it, I get to change the name. Only I can do it. Nobody can ever come and change this. All right. So a lot of people like to just go to planet. More planets under their belt, the better. It don't mean you own it to the fact that nobody else can come on it. It just means you get the recognition that you're the one who generated it and named it, okay? Waypoints. When you click on a waypoint, that's those little towers, it's going to come up here. And you can do as many. I've only done one. But it's a permanent marking, and again, it doesn't generate till you arrive and do it, okay? And then down here's the flora, fauna, how many you've discovered and how many more to do. If you click on it, it will show me all the ones I've done. Now, you get paid for everything you discover by the game, okay? If you go, I'm still on the discoveries page, but I've gone to the main page on that, and these are all the planets in the system that I'm in. Okay, I've got one, two, three, four, five, six planets. I don't know why it let me discover that one. It might be because it has to do with one of the missions, but this is the only one I've been on. Right now, I know nothing about these except they exist. When I land on it, I get credit unless somebody beats me to the punch. Okay. Below that, this is the name of the system. Again, I discovered it. I get to name it, or I can leave it like it is. Okay. These are the 2 planets I discovered. The rest of them will be underneath there when I discover the rest of them. When I land, and you got to land on it. You got to physically land on it to get credit. You can't just scan it and then take off. Otherwise, somebody else can come along and land on it and take it from you. Okay. Those symbols right there tells me I got my base on it. And that's where I'm at. Those are the 2 symbols. Now, you see this little arrow, upload all? I could do one at a time. But when I hit that, it's going to send it to the server so that No Man's Sky team servers know that all that information is locked in. But they pay you for it in nanonites. Okay? You got units, nanonites, quicksilver, and I think there's a 4th one, metal, dirty metal. But these are the 3 that you're going to be shown, the other ones in your inventory. But right now, let's just stick to nanonites. Nanonites are very important for upgrades. They're all important, but nanonites you want. So upload, and I got 129 nanonites just by doing that, just by discovering stuff. So as I'm going around on my scanner here, you see there in the bottom where it says analysis mode, I got 2 modes right now. A target sweep you use if you're on a mission, it will help you. It's already locked in, it will just lead you right to it. But the analysis mode is the one you're going to use the most. Okay. And then of course I can hit the left toggle, or the left toggle, and it will scan and show me minerals, or I can scan with the scanner, and it does the closest stuff. So like if you highlight it, it tells you that's a copper deposit. So now that I got a manipulator, I can go get copper. Buried technology is what I want to be doing right now. Knowledge stone. And you just highlight them, and then you can tag, hold a tag, and it will lead you right to it. You just walk towards it. And if it's close enough, it will pick it up. Another knowledge stone. See, that's 376. Let's go to the closest one. Yellow ones are pretty good. Vigilance stone. I have to check that out. That one's 390. All different stuff. There's my base again. So maybe I'll go for one that's heading towards my base in case the weather gets bad. Okay, 195. So we're going to go that way. Okay, now let's go to inventory. I've got my exosuit, starship, and multi-tool. The multi-tool does not have inventory. It just has technology. The other 2 have both. Okay, cargo's where you hold stuff. I'm too far away to access it right now. But let's go to the exosuit. Okay. If I've got a technology blueprint that I can upload, when you click on a blank available slot, it will show up there. So I have nothing. Nothing at all. Because it's already, everything I have is already installed. Okay. Then down here is your cargo. This is everything that I'm finding. This is going to be your number 1 problem, especially early in the game, of having enough of this. But one thing that I like to do is I love to put the elements in the beginning. And see, I don't have, those are all available slots that I'll have in the future. Right now, I don't have any. So right now, that's the order I got them in. If these were open, which they will be in the future, I would put them there. Okay, and then my next thing would be materials to build. Now that's a fossil. That's something you can collect, sell, trade. It's its own section of the game that you might not want to do. You might want to do. And then here's probably the one item, rusted metal, that I just haven't really had a lot of use for. There is some use for it, but it's not a lot. But right here, the residual goop, eventually you're going to have a refiner, which I got one now, and you can change this into 3 different more items, that will eventually turn into nanonites. So that's free money. So you want to collect the residual goop every chance you get. Okay? Now, when I come to a blank spot in the cargo, if I got a recipe for a product, I can make it. Just right out of the blue. As long as I got the ingredients. See right there, I need 50 ferret dust. I've got 50 right there. I've actually got 500. So I can make some of those. And if I can, it's not highlighted. But these are all the recipes that I know right now. I can learn more eventually later. So that's that. What else can we look at here? This stuff. Now you can transfer this stuff when you're close enough back and forth and all that. So, all right. So let's head over here and dig this up. And I'm going to show you why you want to get these. But I also need... See, that's only giving me ferrite dust. I need carbon for my jet fuel. Or oxygen or something like that. So that's... Ooh, knowledge stone. So the knowledge stone gives you knowledge. And I just learned a letter for the Gek. Now, let's go back to the star system. And up here on the top, which says all visit systems, you can toggle through that. And Gek system, there's 4 different kind of species in the game right now that you can intermingle with. Gek is one of them. And you can have up to 4 settlements in the game. Most people do 1 settlement per race. You don't have to, but that's how it usually works out. That's the way I'm doing it. So this is a Gek system. It says it right there. Viking, I haven't found one yet. Abandoned system, I haven't found. Green star, purple star. This is a yellow star because it's yellow right there. See that next to the name? This is a yellow star system. There's also a red system, but it hasn't given me access to it yet. Okay? So I just learned a Gek letter, because when you first start talking to them, you won't understand them. But the more you learn, it will start showing you what they say. So you want to get these every chance you get. And you can look them up in your scanner and go find them. Now, when you're scanning animals, which you get paid for to analyze them, if it's green, it means you've already done it. If it's red, you haven't. Okay? So let's keep going here. Now, right up here, that is a hazardous flora. And I'm going to go ahead and zap it with my miner tool. And it just gave me oxygen and ferrite dust. I got 2 elements out of that. But it will attack you if you go near it. Here's carbon and oxygen right here, so I'll get some of that. Now I need an advanced laser to get that, so can't do it. But these I can get right now. I'm getting carbon and oxygen. 2 things I need desperately in the beginning. See, I haven't discovered that guy. I just did it. And I got 1,600 units added to my total. So now I'm at 23,000. So you want to scan everything you can. Okay, let's keep gathering carbon, and that's condensed carbon. That's even better. So let me build up on that. I'll get my pulse engines recharged. All right, let's make our way. Now let's go and get these. Now the most you can have of any one slot is 9,999. Some items are a lot less, but that's the max. Okay, this is for that's chromatic metal. I am gonna get that. And I gotta check my inventory because if I see right now I can only hold 500. So I gotta upgrade. And I don't have any more room. So I gotta be careful what I collect. And I can't move it over to my other cargo. So alright. I don't know how I'm gonna get this because I have no room left. Let's try using it up. Nope. Alright, well I got plenty of carbon. So I'm going to go ahead and destroy it right now because it's the only option I got. And that frees up a slot for me. In fact, I'm going to do 2. Alright, there we go. So now let's get... If it's close enough to the surface, and it is, I don't have to dig for it. I can just get it. So I got salvage data. I got 1, 2, 2. I'm going to show you what those are for. Those are very important, especially in the early parts of the game. All right, let's make my way back to the ship. So let's find it. It's around here somewhere. There it is. All right, so highlight it. And I'm going to run that direction now. Now here's a deposit of something. That's all copper, guys. That's all copper. I can dig that up if I needed it right now, but I'm not. Now say I wanted to mark that area is to come back to it. What I can do, if it will let me. See where it says there in the left corner, press square to place a custom marker? Okay, I now have a custom marker. I can always come back to here. I know right where it's at. I really didn't need to do that. I just wanted to show you how to do it. And then you can remove it, but you can only have one custom marker at a time. All right, where am I going here? Where's the... Oh, I got a ways to go. Okay, let's see. Make sure I discovered all these guys. Look up in the sky. There's flying creatures you can get sometimes. That little guy must have been a baby. And that's farther away than I thought. There it is. Home sweet home. Now here's a location. I might have done it already, but let's go check. This is a waypoint that if you click on that tower over there, you're going to get credit for it. And I think that's the one I've already done because that showed 1. And the way I can tell is because that's already been opened. Now I can go over here and save again if I want, just to save the game. But I've got, this is permanently in my name. There's a cave I can go in and get stuff. But right now, you got to stay focused in this game because there's so much to do. You can easily get sidetracked. And right now, my mission is to get fuel in that ship. The heck is that? I've already... There's something up there. That's already been scanned. But here's home sweet home right here. There's my construction research unit. There's my refiner. And then here's my base term, which I got to open this up. I've got it facing the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. Okay, upload base. So now they know who I am. And I might have done that already. Nope. I can do a screenshot if I want. And that's my screenshot. But I need a power source. And depending on the settings you got, sometimes this will let you charge everything, but if not, you got to build one. Okay. So let's go see. I got to stay focused. I got to get fuel in my little itsy bitsy ship here. Now I'm close enough. Now I have access to my cargo. Okay. And I need to get. So I need uranium. Oh, I need uranium. Or a launch fuel. Let's see if I can go make one. Do I have the recipe? Okay, I need carbon and hydrogen jelly to make the, so I can get it. Uranium, I think you can only get out in space. I'm not positive, but the dihydrogen, I should be able to get it on the planet here. So that's what I'm looking for. I've got the carbon taken care of. Now I need dihydrogen. Starship launch fuel. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one, but same thing. I just need more. I only got 11. Well, that's jelly and that's dihydrogen. So anyway, can't do anything right there right now. So let's go back to here. And I'm going to show you what those... Remember, I just dug that up? If you go to Construction Research Unit... These are things that when I unlock them, I can build. Like right now, I can build the teleport module. These are locked. I need one salvager data to open it. Okay? And there's different stuff like building supplies, different kind, and that. So I'm going to stick to this right now. And I've got 2 up here. So I'm going to open up both of these. A save beacon and a biofuel reactor. And I can build one because I got enough ingredients. That's 0, so I'm going to go ahead and research that. That's electrical wiring. I could do the signal booster, but I'm going to do the save beacon. And I can build one of those if I need it. But what I do need is... a biofuel reactor. A small power generator burns carbon-based fuel, placing it, connect power generators to base structures. Okay, that's what I need. So I click on it, and I'm going to put it, I guess for right now, we'll put it right here. I'm going to run a wire to it. Actually, what I'm going to do is move this. Over to here, and then I'll build that right there. That way I ain't got to run the wire that far. Okay, now let's see what kind of fuel it needs. It needs... any of this stuff, oxygen, carbon, condensed. Now, condensed carbon burns slower, but it's harder to get. And carbon, I got plenty of that. So let's go ahead and put that in there. So that's burning now. And that actually runs for... oh, wow, I've got like 49 hours. Okay, so I'm good. I can now operate stuff just with that little bit that I put in there. So now let's run some wire. So you click that, and then you come over to here, And you click that. Insufficient power. Huh. Oh, my output's not enough. Okay. Well, that's the ideal to power stuff, is to run the wires to it. Maybe I got to build 2 of them. I can't do that. All right, so let's leave that for right now, because I can't teleport anywhere right now anyway, because there's no place to teleport to. So what I need to do is go find some dihydrogen. I bet you I find it in that cave. So let's look for my the marker. There it is right there. Whoops, I just removed it. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, anyway, I know the direction. That's where I saw that cave. I'm going to go in that cave. And, well, what's this right here? Nothing. Whoops. Now you gotta be careful. I just got damaged doing that. And now I'm just going to start collecting stuff. I've only got 2 slots. I got to go and put all this stuff in my I got to go back. I'm going to use the storage in the ship and give me some more spaces, because I'm going to collect a lot of stuff. All right, I didn't need to do that, but so let's put stuff I know I'm not going to need at the moment, like gold, sodium nitrate, any of the building stuff. I know where to come get it if I need it, or I can make more. Rusted metal. The fossil. Cobalt I don't need right this second. Salt I don't need right this second. Didn't need silver for the second. Now that I'm going to need. There's the dihydrogen that I need. Don't need ionized cobalt right now. Don't need sodium. And the goop, I'll do that later. Actually, I'll go do it right now. So you get that goop, and you go to your refiner. Open it up. Put it in, and now it's going to make viscous fluids. Then viscous fluids makes I think it's pink slime or something like that, and then it eventually turns it into nanonites. But I gotta put some stuff in there, condensed carbon, and I'm going to turn it on, and now it will do that. I don't have to stay and watch. It's only a minute, but I don't need to do it. It will do it on its own. I come back and get it. Don't forget about it. I think it's this way. Now I can head to the cave. I got plenty of spots to fill up. All right, so what do we got here? Cobalt and silver, don't need that. That's an advanced. I can't do that. See, unidentified. So I'm going to identify it, get some money. I got 200. Cobalt and silver, don't need that right this second. Oh, that's water. Shit. Okay. I don't have a way to breathe right now. Select powering the base in the mission logs. All right, let's go. Okay. I thought I did that. But all right, I'm going to have to find another way. Because I have no way to breathe. Unidentified.
Units received.
Now dihydrogen is going to be a blue rock if I can find some. Just going to have to explore. Right here. Dihydrogen. And there's a whole bunch. Awesome. So I'll just gather all this up and head back to the ship. Oh shit. Fell in that hole. Alright, so now I come back to the ship. And actually, I gotta make the stuff, so... So once you make it, you highlight it, and it says, see where it says craft more? And I don't have enough. I can do at least one. Okay, I'll have to go get more dihydrogen, but now I'm at 100%. So now I can take off, I can summon it, and as the game goes along, it gets better and longer, so it's not that big of a deal, but in the early days, it's a very big deal. All right, so that's charged up. Let's go back here and see. Yeah, see, it's not letting me. That's running on its own power. See, now I'm going to take it and put it back in, and it's going to make living slime. I'll go ahead and top that off. All right. So let's continue looking for construction. So I'm going to need a whole bunch to open all those up. So let's get my scanner out. Okay, that one's 139. That one's 240. 166. 124, that's the closest one. I'll go ahead and get that condensed carbon. Oh, that I need a better. I can do the smaller ones, but not the big one. All right, it's close enough to the surface, so I don't have to dig for it. And I got I got two. I got two that time. There's a little bit of delay sometimes. So let's look for another one. Submerged relic. All right, that one looks like it's the closest, so let's go. Gotta watch out for these caves. I'm gonna stay out of that right now. Let's see what this is. Sodium. Looks like we got a little bit of a lake going right there. All right, so anyway, there it is. Now, it's close enough to the surface. I don't have to dig. I got two more, so I got four now. Do I see any dihydrogen? Because I need more of that. I don't. So let's look for more buried technology. Oh, that one's 295. Let's go ahead and highlight that. That's kind of going back towards the base. Well, that's the only one I can see, so let's go. All right, what happened to it? There it is right there. Close enough to the surface. You can get up to 4. Let's see what we got over here. That might be... Is that the place I discovered already? Yeah, absolutely is. See, I'm right back to... See how close that was? I didn't even know it. All right, let's see. Let's go. That's 319. Let's go check out that Vigilance Stone. That's kind of far away. So I'm gonna summon my ship. And if it's green, that means you can set it down. And here it comes. So no matter how far away from the base you get, you can always access it. So let's go get in it. And we're going to take off. And we're going to head over it. Now, you can change the view. This is the inside of the cockpit. I prefer, if you go to utilities, switch starship view. This is the view I like because I can see around me a lot more, especially if I'm looking for, both are cool, but this is my preferred one. So I just aim for it, and it says there I'll be there in 12 seconds. Try not to hit things. It's a good practice to get into. Look how fast I got here. Okay, so now I'm going to land. You got to be going slow enough. Just get close, hit the square, and it will find a place to land. Pretty automatic. I didn't get out. Now what is this? Oh, these are eyes. I don't want to mess with this. If I disturb, I don't need them right now, and it's going to have a creature come out that I might not be able to kill, so I'm going to stay away. Ooh, look at this, though. Okay, so good to go. Now, the game will not let you destroy your own ship. See, I can hit it all day long, and thank God they do that. Well, I landed right on top of exactly what I needed. Now, this stuff that you destroy will respawn eventually. I don't know, a couple days, a day. All right, let's go into here. And let's make up some more fuel. And let's top it off. Actually, I'm going to wait, because you can overfill it and you lose the rest of it. So just wait. And I'm going to start stacking up on that. I want to build that up. I can have 40 of them. So, all right, let's find a new technology. Now, see, that's a buried cache. That's got different stuff in it, but I got to stay focused. Right there. Let's see if there's one closer. Well, they're all about the same distance. So we'll go for this one. And of course, I'm going to fly now. Oh, and you see that burning thing over there? That has one right next to it too. They're always usually together, 99% of the time. Every now and then they're not, but the buried technology and that burning wreckage. So let's see, close enough to the surface. So see, I'm just stocking up on technologies data. So let's see, I think I can run over there. I'll save on the fuel. All right, so I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to get some rusted metal, which I hate. That opens up automatically, and it's going to give me some nanonites, and pretty much that's it. Okay, now, every time you find one of these, look close by for a technology wreckage. Right there. See how close that is? I'm already here. And it's buried, so I gotta get out my. And what you want to do is you want to put your dot on it. Okay, I'm going to switch over to my manipulator, and just keep that in the middle, and it will take you right to it. See that? I got 1, 2, 2. All right, so I'm starting to stack up on those. All right, let's look for the next one. 336. Well, let's go for that one. And I'm going to summon my ship anyway. All right, nope, I'm out of fuel. Okay, never mind. Oh, shit. That's the hole I just dug. And as you're running around, look around, because you come across all... Ooh, there's blue stuff. I need that for my fuel. Now, you don't want to hit it with the manipulator. It will take it, but it gives you more if you do it this way with the beam. Oh, my weapon charge is depleted. Okay, so let's go to the... And I've got some. And that's carbon.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
That big blue one you need is special. Oh, I'm on my... let's see if I can make more fuel. Oh, I'm too far away. All right, well. Let me collect it anyway. I'm going to get this last piece of technology. And then I'm going to go run back to my ship. I don't get too far away if I can't summon it. Oh, good. More of this. Now, everything I'm showing you, there might be other ways, better ways, faster ways. This game's definitely one of those games that, you know, there's always a better way to skin a cat type thing. But do what, you know, you enjoy. And, of course, if you know a better way of, or see me doing something wrong, let me know. It's a good way to learn. I make these videos and I get more out of it than I put in usually because people are very quick to point out things. But again, it's a way to do it. It doesn't mean it's the only way to do it. Oh, see, I came across this. Let's open that up. Some rusted, worthless metal. I got to take it because I'm a hoarder. And I got me some dihydrogen jelly. Awesome. And see how this is right next to this? Or not this, but the technology is going to pop up. So let me do this first. Ooh, I got some goop. All right, now what happened to my technology? It's around here there it is right there. See how close that is? And I'm going to have to dig for it. There it is. And I got 1, 2. That's pretty much limiting me at 2 right now. And I've got to head back to my ship. I'm getting too far away. Let me try to summon again. Oh, I can. Okay. I don't know what was going on that last time. I might have been pushing the wrong button. So you can use your ship as a base because if a bad storm comes along, just get in it and you're safe. Okay? It's like having a building. All right, so I'm at 0% there. So I got to refuel.
Technology recharge.
And I'm going to make some more if I can. And I can't. See, I'm short metal plating, which I put. Let me see if I can make some metal plating. I need more ferret dust. Okay, well, ferret dust is easy to get. But I put... oh, no, actually, it's in my ship. Or no, I have no metal plating. I used it all up. Okay. So let's go get some ferret dust. Some ammunition. That's good. Sodium. All right, what do we got here? Do I need more condensed carbon? No, I'm pretty good on carbon. Condensed, that's oxygen. Yeah, I got plenty of condensed carbon. I'm going to lay off of that. What I'm looking for is ferret dust, which is rocks. This isn't a very rocky planet. So you kind of got to go looking. Journey milestone. I have no idea what that is. Oh, I must have killed it when I shot my thing on accident. Oh boy. Let's see if it gave me the pieces to it. I got 12 salvage data. Oh, I got a crystal fragment from doing something. Sometimes you get these and you hit the square and it opens it up. And you get something that will be added in. I didn't see what I got. So, all right, well, that's it for today. Please like and subscribe. Leave any comments if you get a chance. And I'm going to continue to gather and build. The goal is to eventually get off the planet. But again, you don't have to. You can stay on the planet and build everything, but you're going to want to get off, trust me. Thank you and have a nice day.
PlayStation